There are 7 English expressions that you must know. You as an English learner who wants to speak English fluently, like a native English speaker, you must know these 7 English expressions. Are you ready? Well then, I'm teacher Tiffany. Let's jump right in. The very first English expression you must know and understand is to think outside the box. Good. Again, after me, to think outside the box. Great job. Now, this expression literally just means to think creatively and come up with innovative ideas or solutions. Thinking of a way of doing something that most people don't normally follow, or coming up with a strategy or a method that is not common. You are thinking outside of the box, thinking creatively. Now check out these example sentences using this word. Here's the first one. We need to think outside the box to solve this complex problem. Hey, this problem is not normal. This problem is extremely complex. And in order for us to solve this problem, we have to think creatively. We have to think outside the box. You got it. All right, here we go. Sentence number 2. Her ability to think outside the box led to a breakthrough in the project. And sentence number 3. The manager encouraged the team to think outside the box during the brainstorming session. Hey, I want you all to think creatively. I want you to come up with methods and strategies that we haven't used before. Once again, the manager encouraged the team to think outside the box during the brainstorming session. You got it? Excellent. All right, let's move on now to our second expression. The second English expression is also a very important one. It is, after me, to keep someone in the loop. Good. Again, to keep someone in the loop. Excellent job. Now, this expression literally just means to keep someone informed about a situation or development. Hey, I want to make sure you are up to date. I want to make sure you know what's going on. We talked about this in the meeting, but you weren't there. So I want to keep you in the loop. So I want to make sure you are informed about the situation. You got it? Excellent. All right. Here's the first example sentence. Please keep me in the loop regarding any changes to the schedule. Next, sentence number 2. I'll make sure to keep you in the loop as we progress with the negotiations. And finally, sentence number 3. It's important to keep all stakeholders in the loop throughout the project. It's important to make sure all the stakeholders are informed about the situation. You got it? Excellent. All right. So expression number 2 is to keep someone in the loop. Now, expression number 3 is another important one for you as an English learner. Here's the expression: to get the ball rolling. Good. Again, to get the ball rolling. Excellent. Now, this expression literally just means to start a process or a project. To get the ball rolling. Hey, we need to make sure this project goes well. There's a deadline. We need to get the ball rolling. We need to start the project. You got it? Excellent. All right. Get the ball rolling. Here's the first example sentence. Let's get the ball rolling on this new initiative as soon as possible. ASAP. We need to start now. Let's get the ball rolling. Here's the second sentence, sentence number 2. I've sent out the initial emails to get the ball rolling on our marketing campaign. And sentence number 3. We need to get the ball rolling on hiring a new team member. Hey, our team is struggling. We really need another team member. We need to get started. We need to get the ball rolling. You got it? Excellent. All right. So number 3 again, to get the ball rolling. Now we have expression number 4. Expression number 4 is to be swamped. Good. Again, to be swamped. Excellent. Now, to be swamped, this is a very commonly used expression. It just means to be extremely busy or overwhelmed with work. You're extremely busy. Man, I have so many tasks to get done today, and then for the rest of the week, I have extra tasks, and then next week and the weekend, I am swamped. To be overwhelmed, to have a lot on your plate or a lot to do. In English, we say to be swamped. You got it? Excellent. All right. Check out these example sentences. Here's the first one. I'm swamped with reports this week. Can we reschedule our meeting? I'm swamped with reports this week. Can we reschedule our meeting? Here we go. Sentence number 2. The customer service team is swamped with calls due to the recent product launch. And finally, sentence number 3. She's been swamped ever since taking on the new project. You got it? Excellent. So again, to be swamped. Now we're going to move on to expression number 5, but I want to remind you to download the English with Tiffani app. After each lesson, you can practice what you've learned by downloading the app for free, and you can actually study with practical applications, practical lessons related to what you are learning today. So again, download the app. The link is in the description. Now, our next expression is expression number 5, and it is to be on board. Good. Again, to be on board. Excellent. Now, this expression just means to agree with or support an idea or plan. Once again, to agree with or to support an idea or plan. Hey, I'm on board with the plan you have put in place. Hey, I'm on board. I'm ready to join. I'm ready to support your idea. To be on board. You got it? Yes. Now, this is an expression you can use a lot in the office environment. So check out these example sentences. Here we go. Are you on board with the new marketing strategy? Are you okay? Are you willing to support the new marketing strategy? Once again, are you on board with the new marketing strategy? Sentence number 2. We need everyone to be on board before we implement these changes. And sentence number 3. The CEO is fully on board with our proposal for the new product line. You got it? Excellent. So again, expression number 5 is to be on board. Now remember, as you're learning these expressions, I want you to keep in mind the importance of using them throughout the day. Try to use them at least once. That's how you'll start sounding like a native English speaker. Here's the 6th expression. To drop the ball. Good. Again, to drop the ball. Excellent. Now, this sounds very simple. What does it mean to drop the ball? This expression just means to make a mistake or fail to do something important. Again, to make a mistake or fail to do something important. Imagine this. If you're watching this video lesson, or even if you're listening to this video lesson, you are used to these lessons going live, becoming available on Sunday mornings. Imagine next Sunday, the video doesn't get posted. Monday, it's not there. Tuesday, it's not there. Oh man, Tiffani dropped the ball. Again, it just means to fail to do something important. These lessons are important, right? You can shake your head, it's okay. My goal is to help you speak English fluently. So you look forward to these lessons. I don't want to drop the ball. I want to make sure I'm providing you each week with a new English lesson. So again, to drop the ball. You got it. Excellent. Here we go. Sentence number 1. Sentence number 1 is, I'm sorry I dropped the ball on getting you those figures yesterday. I'm sorry I failed to get you those figures yesterday. You got it? Good. Here we go. Sentence number 2. We can't afford to drop the ball on this important client account. We can't afford to make a mistake. We can't afford to fail. We can't afford to drop the ball. And sentence number 3. The team dropped the ball by not meeting the project deadline. Again, the team dropped the ball by not meeting the project deadline. You got it? Excellent. All right. So expression number 6, to drop the ball. Now, this 7th expression is an expression I really want to make sure you understand and are able to use. The 7th expression is to get up to speed. Good. Again, to get up to speed. Excellent. Now, to get up to speed, this literally just means to acquire all the relevant information or skills to understand a situation or perform a task. Getting everything you need in order to perform properly or well. Hey, what is the information I need for this? What are the tasks I need to finish or complete in order to make sure this project goes well? Please get me up to speed. Give me all the necessary information. You got it? Yes. Check out this example sentence. The first one is going to help you a lot. I'll need a few days to get up to speed on the new software system. Hey, we have a new software system and I want to make sure I'm able to use it properly. So I'm going to need a few days to learn it. I'm going to need a few days to improve my skills using this new software system. Again, I'll need a few days to get up to speed on the new software system. You got it. Excellent. All right. Sentence number 2. Can you help the new employee get up to speed on our company policies? Again, can you help the new employee get up to speed on our company policies? Yes, you got it. I love it. I love it. All right. Now we're going to go to sentence number 3. Sentence number 3. It's crucial to get up to speed quickly when joining a new project team. Once again, it's crucial to get up to speed quickly when joining a new project team. You got it? Excellent. All right. So again, we're speaking about the 7th expression, get up to speed. Now, these expressions will help you sound like a more fluent English speaker. It will help you. This lesson will help you be more confident. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time. You still there? You know what time it is. It's story time. Hey, I said it's story time. All right. So for today's story, I have a funny one. So our lesson today was about English expressions, right? And English expressions that you must know. We went over 7 important English expressions. There is one English expression that every American knows, and I think you also know this expression. So I want to tell you a story about this expression. Now, this is when I was in South Korea. I could not speak Korean fluently yet. I only knew a few words and I would use them, periodically through my classes. So this specific term, this semester, I had a class of 6-year-olds. They were so adorable, right? They were very small, but they were very intelligent 6-year-olds. So I had a class of about maybe 12 6-year-olds. And I would go to class each day. They would put a smile on my face. And again, though, not being able to speak Korean fluently, there were moments where I was not able to get a point across clearly because they didn't know all of the English expressions or words that other Korean students knew. Why? They were only 6 years old. So on this day, I walked into class and I could tell the vibe was different. I could tell either they had a bag of candy earlier in the day or they had drank some sweet juice. Something was off. These kids were hyper. And it was the latter part of my day. So I was tired. I'd been working since early in the morning, so I was quite tired. So I was trying to get them to calm down. It was probably half boys, half girls. Everybody was acting wild, right? And I was trying to get them to calm down. I was trying to get them to listen. But again, a group of 6-year-olds. Now there was an expression. We're getting to this expression now. So the kids were loud. They were talking. They were moving and running around. And I was trying to get them to be quiet. So I said, shut your mouths. That's what I said. And in that moment, I said, shut your mouths. 3 words I said. And all of a sudden, the room got completely quiet. And I looked at the kids. I said, wow, that was more effective than I thought. But then I started listening. The kids started saying to each other, ooh, she told us to shut up. And I remember it like it was yesterday. This was well over 12 or 13 years ago. But I remember it like it was yesterday. The kids thought I had used the expression shut up, which is not good to use in a classroom environment. It's kind of rude, and teachers don't say that to their children. Specifically, in a foreign environment, I would have never said that to children. Shut up. I would have never said that. I said, shut your mouths. But the kids started whispering, ooh, Teacher Tiffani says, shut up. And so I was trying not to laugh because I wanted to help them understand I did not use that expression. I said, shut your mouth. So I said, hey, no. I didn't say shut up. I didn't want them going home to their parents saying, my teacher told me to shut up. I said, no. I said, shut your mouths. So in that moment, I was able to teach them the difference between shut up and shut your mouth. Shut your mouths can be used in an environment, a classroom environment. Shut up is a little bit rude, but sometimes teachers use it. So I thought that was funny how their little minds equated shut your mouth to shut up because they heard shut. So yes, it was a very interesting experience. We laughed. Well, I laughed. The kids realized what I said and they were like, oh, okay. They were 6. So it was funny. So hopefully you can also understand the situation when someone uses an expression and you might not understand it, but then after you realize, that's what you meant. All right, I'll talk to you in the next lesson.